My name is Wesley DeWind. This is going to be a 9th grade history course. The subject is colonial history. My topic is going to be sentiments and division after Yorktown. So essentially, what immediately preceded the end of the Revolutionary War. My standards are going to be to study the factors that led to the founding of the United States, identify key people and events. That one really fits in any history class. We have examined the origins and influence of social, religious, philosophical, and political ideas. That's very important for understanding naturalistic rights and the idea that all men are created equal. We're going to analyze significant historic documents that shaped the nation's frameworks. That's going to be like the 3 branches of government. We're going to have bylaws, states' rights, etc. We're going to trace the logical progression of historic events and the United States' role in prophecy as per the Adventist standards. And for our learning objectives, I have gain an understanding of the colonists' initial agreement with Great Britain. Students will understand the structure of the Declaration of Independence. Students will define the following terms: rule of law, popular sovereignty, and quartering act. In reality, there's going to be a lot more key terms than that. We're going to grow our former knowledge on parliamental law. So, how I'm going to introduce the lesson is very much in a Socratic seminar style. The students are going to lead in a lot of the lessons. So I'm a big fan of questioning strategies. So I'm going to ask them key things, get them thinking about what were the motivations of the founders, etc. We're going to review a previous lesson on how we divided power, what activities we're going to do. Primarily, we're going to do just Socratic seminar. But also, I'm going to have some journal prompts throughout. And I'm going to definitely have a practice quiz that they can just throw away when they're all said and done, just to kind of gauge, student understanding. What are the different levels of understanding amongst my students? Who needs some help? Who needs some additional time? Who can I pair with a student that really gets the content, to help them out? This is in regards to some of the actual content. How will you assess learning? That's going to be kind of a practice quiz or a sponge activity. I may go around the room and ask students, hey, either pick one thing you really liked from the lesson, something that stood out, or answer one of the following questions. And then I'll ask them a very deep thinking question about what do you feel the founders should have done differently, depending on what specific content we have covered before the bell rings. So, key terms. Yep, here's more key terms. And as for where I'm going to use technology as the teacher, I'm going to incorporate PowerPoint. I'm also definitely going to have Quizlet, and when it comes to grading, this might be outside of the realm of my lesson plan, but when it comes to grading, I'm certainly going to incorporate some tools to just help me cut down on the busy work time of grading grammar. And yeah, it should be a fun lesson, very similar to some of my favorites when I was in high school.